A couple days ago, Donald Mustard tweeted about his perfect pair of jeans. Now, his tweet refers to him losing them and he cannot find them, and he blames someone that goes by they. Now, we know that this is very out of the ordinary, or is it? Now, we know Donald well enough to know that he is always teasing stuff in his tweets. And after breaking this down further, the community has come to a very good theory that I think may fit into the storyline of Chapter 3 and where the location of the island is, as you can see by the title. Well, after breaking down this tweet, we kind of figured out that they represents the IO, as the IO is commonly referred to as they by the loopers and us in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and the perfect pair of jeans being stolen represents the IO kidnapping anyone who disobeys them and their practices. We know that they just like to do it plain and simple. You throw them in the loop, you do what needs to be done, and you do not really care about the well-being of this person or thing that is being thrown into the loop. And by this tweet, we can tell that Donald is definitely trying to tell us and refer to the fact that the Order will take care of anyone who disobeys them. Now, I find it interesting that this was brought up at quite a random time. In fact, it's brought up right now when all this Chapter 3 discussion is going on. So I'm thinking maybe this leads into the storyline of Chapter 3. Maybe we are kidnapped for interrogation. Maybe someone important is kidnapped. Maybe it's talking about the Foundation, Jones. There are so many possibilities, but I definitely think this has a huge role in Chapter 3, which appears to be coming up in the coming days. Well, weeks, end of the season. Now, this is not actually what the basis of the video is about. This is just the tweet that got the ball rolling for Donald Mustard on Twitter. After he tweeted about his perfect pair of jeans, he updated his banner to this, and he put his location to the best jeans. The following morning, after he posted about the jeans on Twitter, updated his banner and his location, we see that he updated his banner and location once again. This time he decked it out fully in Reality Zero gear. We can see concept art of what appears to be the bridge with the 0 point floating, cracked, and not in good shape is his banner, and we can see the location is now Reality Zero. So we know that he just updated all of this to the complex. We can see the bridge, and we know Reality Zero is the island and everything in it. This is the original reality the 0 point created, and that's what we've been on all this time. Well, why would he do this? Well, we know that Chapter 3 information is surfacing every single day. We've got new stuff coming out, new theories, and we've got fake insiders. It's that time of season again where we have all of these crazy stuff. But we know Chapter 3 is rolling up very soon, right after Season 8, and it's the perfect time for Donald Mustard to start all this teasing. After the jeans, he's now showing the bridge. Now, what I find interesting about this is a few days before he did this, we had a teaser from Tabor Hill himself, which we know he's had insiders in the past, and they have all been right within weeks. He said in his newest video at the very end, "Catch you on the flip side." Now, what could "catch you on the flip side" mean? At first, a lot of people were not sure, but once again, we had this said by Cypher PK at the end of his Chapter 3 video, and he also said that he had some insiders giving him information, and the only thing he could reveal is a teaser at the very end of his video in which he said, "Catch you on the flip side." Now, what is the flip side, and why is it so important that everyone with insider leaks is saying this at the end of their videos as their teaser? Well, we know that we got this picture right here of the complex, and the complex is the only thing in this Fortnite universe that we know is completely upside down. Or is it us? Well, actually, it turns out it seems we are the ones upside down. So I hopped into an imposter's game mode to show you guys what I'm talking about. We can see that the complex is clearly under an ocean, and we have an entire island, like lands, fish, sharks, all of that going up. Now, this is completely as it should be, but we somehow have the island upside down above us. So this is really confusing, because why do we have two things flipped completely upside down? Why are we getting teasers for something called the flip side? After Donald Mustard posted this banner on his Twitter account, Tabor Hill made another video discussing this and how it could relate to Chapter 3. He gave this huge theory about how the Chapter 3 island is actually the land that is above the complex, and how it has been here the entire time and we did not know. And he even said it has been right in front of our faces. Now this does not sound like a simple theory to me, even though he said, what do you guys get from this? By saying this is right in front of our faces and we know he has an insider leak, it tells us that this is most likely what is going on and why Donald Mustard posted a picture of the complex in the first place. The flip side must be the complex. Now this is a pretty good diagram that Tabor Hill put together for us. You can see that we have the island on the bottom, and we can see that it's flipped, and then we have the complex under an ocean with the Chapter 3 island on the top. This makes a lot more sense than you think. And I know some people also thought that the reason that it was flipped upside down could just be portals, but if you think about it, the elevators are coming directly from the ground, and it's not like they just open a portal and then they pop up. We see like the dirt rumbling, we've even had like underground surface hubs of the IO complex under the island, meaning it's all interconnected somehow. Now why is it flipped upside down? I have no idea. And why does the loop have a sky and an ocean if it's literally underground, underwater, deeper than like the complex is, and that's under the ocean? So I'm not quite sure, but we do know that it does seem that the Chapter 3 island is above the complex. So once again, here's this picture on screen that Tabor Hill made. Now I wouldn't take this with a grain of salt. I definitely think that the Chapter 3 island is above the complex, since Tabor Hill went out of his way to make this whole video off of this information even after this banner was released. So he clearly has insider information and he's clearly trying to tell us something, especially after he said that it has been right in front of our faces this entire time. So that's what I think, and that's what Tabor Hill says. So I'm thinking that this is definitely where the Chapter 3 island has been all this time. I'm thinking the Chapter 3 island could even be a huge island with a ton of IO bases on it and stuff, because this is the island that the IO base is under. What planet are we on? Like, where is everyone? We might have to find out soon, and maybe even the 7 are somewhere up here. We have to find out, and I cannot wait, and it's only a few weeks away. So thank you all for watching. Until next time, keep it reaping, and catch you on the flip side.